question, where should a woman wear fragrance? Coco Chanel responded, wherever she wants to be kissed. Well, with that saying in mind, of course we'd love to wear our fragrances behind our ears, on our neck, a little bit down our cleavage. But those are the areas that can be, let's just say, problematic at times, especially if we are not keeping abreast of our feminine hygiene. So today, ladies, this one is for you. We're going to be talking about feminine hygiene products, layering combos, and just things that I love to use on a daily basis to keep me all the way right in this video. If that sounds like something that you are interested in, then come on, grab a cocktail and join me now. Hello, good people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya Felice, and here on this channel, we chat about all things fragrance, beauty, love, life, hygiene, and all of the above. Guys, it's been in my spirit to tell you that it's your winning season. Yes, it's been in my spirit since Sunday. Jacqueline Carr, it's my winning season. It's your winning season. No matter what that circumstance may look like, no matter what obstacles may come your way, speak over yourself. Tell yourself, tell your children, tell your husband, tell your problems, tell your financial situation. It is now my winning season. So guys, without further ado, we're jumping into all things feminine hygiene. Now, if you know that you could use some feminine hygiene tips, go ahead and hit the like button. I'm going to tell you, yes, this is for the grown and sexy. Yes, I will be calling a spade a spade. And yes, we're going to talk about all things that's helpful for us women. Now, guys, if you're watching, take a seat, sit back, and take note, because this may help the woman in your life as well. Okay, so I don't know about you, but here in Georgia, it is a scorcher outside. And with that scorcher, guys, ultimately comes sweat. In the heat and in the midst of everything, us ladies can have some unpleasant things that occur that we don't often like to happen. So the first thing that I want to start with is something that I like to keep in my purse with me for just every day. Like I said, if we're spraying fragrance wherever we want to be kissed and we're trying to be grown and sexy inside and out, we need to just share some products that are beneficial for all of us. So the first thing that I like to talk about, guys, this is an easy, simple thing to use, but it's none other than H2O, okay? I start my morning off with water. I couple it with a little bit of lemon. Tanya, what does that have to do with anything? Lemon has so many great antibacterial properties that are amazing for your insides as well as your outside. Because as you know, whatever's taking place in the inside is going to manifest on the outside. A lot of times you can just squeeze some lemon in your water, give it a good swish, and there you have it. You freshened up your breath, because oftentimes a lot of bacteria lives inside of your mouth, whether it be good or bad. And with that can come an odor. So what I like to do is take me some lemon, fresh lemon, cut it up, squeeze it inside my water. I love essential water, but whatever your water is, if it's something that's coming out your filter in the house, definitely get you some lemon water, because it works great for cleansing the inside of the body as well as that mouth. And a lot of times, you know, that's the first place we want to be kissed. So while we're on the topic of keeping that mouth area clean, something else that I love to do is I love to keep my Listerine in pocket. I love to keep these little bitty toothbrushes with little picks on the end, because oftentimes you have food embedded in your teeth. You need some floss. You need a mini little toothbrush. What I love about these is that they come pre-filled with toothpaste. You don't need water. You simply need your saliva. This pick is perfect after lunch, After work, you're going on a date. I'm leaving it there. You're going on a date. You're going to meet up with your girlfriends. You need something to do a little bit of freshen up with. You might not have the time to grab your electric toothbrush. You might not have the time for that. So you always want to keep something in your bag of goodies so that you make sure that that mouth area is absolutely bacteria and germ free. Guys, something else that I use, that I love to use, and that I can't live without is my handy dandy tongue scraper. Listen, a lot of that smelly, unhappy, unpleasant breath comes from your tongue. So it's really good to get a good tongue scraper and scrape that tongue area so that when you go in for a kiss, your fragrance smells nice as well as your mouth. Guys, the last thing that I want to say as it pertains to a kiss in the mouth area, just maintaining a good, clean, happy environment, is your nasal passage. Tanya, girl, what do you mean my nasal passage? Listen, sometimes people have odors that protrude from their nose for whatever reason. There again, some unwanted bacteria. There again, mucus. It's allergy season. For me, allergy season could be practically year round. So how do I keep that area fresh, guys? I love to use some sort of saline solution. I use it in the morning. I use it midday if I'm out and about in the atmosphere, in the environment. I typically use the Neomed brand, but sometimes I'll use the Simply Saline. It's just salt and water cleansing out that area. So if you know that you're going there again on some type of date where you're going to be getting up close and personal, you might want to consider adding one of these saline solutions to your arsenal. So Tanya, what is the next piece that you're going to give us? The next thing I want to talk about, listen, we keep a lot of different things going on with our hair, whether it be lace fronts, wigs, braids, the whole 9 yards, natural, ponytail, whatever you do, ladies, please make sure that you're paying attention to that ear area. I mean, behind the ears, under the ear, inside of the ear. Now, I'm not saying dig in your ears where you're causing some type of your eardrum or something to just be flared, but I am saying that you need to thoroughly clean that area. Something that I like to use for that area and that I keep in my purse, whether I'm in the house or out and about, I love to use my Thayers Witch Hazel, and I like to use it in the rose scent. Now, I will say they have cucumber, they have coconut water. This is just my scent of choice. What I like to do is, hold on one second. What I like to do is I like to take one of these pads, little small pads. I like to take this. I simply saturate it a little bit. Now, it doesn't need to be dripping wet. I pull my ear, I pull my hair, whatever style I have, I pull my hair up, I start here, I rotate back, I lift that ear up, I go behind that ear area, and I pull down, okay? After I do that, I come back to the front of that ear area, and I just kind of wipe around my ears. The ears hold a lot of oil. Those are things that can also bring about an unwanted smell, and you don't want to have your ears smelling like dirt and oil, but then you're gonna go over and spray it with your sexiest fragrance or spray it with your hair fragrance. No ma'am. Hit the like button if you know what I'm talking about. We don't need to do that. The hair fragrance is not going to help the funk that may be coming from your ear area. I'm just saying, ladies, this is the truth. Okay, we having real talk. Okay, so yeah, so this is what I like to use that for. Now, I also like to use this mist if I'm out and about, I'm pouring with sweat. I simply douse myself with this witch hazel, give myself a wipe down. I'm good to go. Now, this is on the days like today when listen, it's what Drake says, sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. I got on a little makeup, honey, but it's almost gone, and I could really have on some sweatpants right now. You see, I one earring. Go figure. But yeah, so this Thayers Witch Hazel Mist is one of my best friends, guys. It just keeps that ear area clean. Even if you want to take it and do a wipe down of the neck area, you can do that as well, just to kind of give you a little fresh vibe, just to freshen up just a little bit. So the next area that I kind of want to go into pursue is the cleavage area. Now, if you're anything like me, Honey, I'm on the voluptuous boobs committee, okay? And with those boobs comes a very hard task. You have to lift and wash them just as you are washing your underarms, because they too can get a little musty. And we don't want those girls to be musty, okay? We spraying fragrance down the cleavage, on your bra perhaps, or wherever you choose to spray it. That's a bad combination. That's a bad combination, ladies, if you putting it over sweat and perspiration from all day. A few things that I like to do is I like to definitely get a good wash. So let me just share with you some of the things that I can use that's great for washing, okay? One of my favorites is this Dove, and it is the Antibacterial Dove. Guys, this is fairly new, but this is my best friend, okay? Anything that has antibacterial on it, sign me up for it, okay? I like anything that has antibacterial component that we can kind of cut down whatever's out here in the atmosphere, guys. It smells pleasant, but it's not too much. I will say this. You can just call me Sensitive Sally, because if anything is too strong for my body, you can sign me up for the next gynecologist appointment, and I'll meet them somewhere at CVS, Walgreens, the nearest drugstore, because I'm going to need something for that, because Sister Yeast will come in the building, okay? Hit the like button if you know exactly what I'm saying. So I'm not the one that can wear all of the different types of shower gels and different kinds of soap. I can't have anything harsh because it will send my body into a frenzy. Now, I wish somebody would have really unpacked that for me when I was in college, because I would love to get all of the Bath and Body Works soap, want to use all the powder. That was not supposed to be happening, at least not for me. And with that, like I said, came a good old friendly yeast that was coming to tear the whole club up, and I was not there for it. So raw probiotics are a great tool for eradicating and eliminating yeast and keeping a healthy pH balance. Back to what I was saying, this is one that's very sensitive, it's very common, it works with my body well. Now, there is a Dove that smells very, very good, but I can't use it. It tears me up, it eats me alive. So I say all that to say, find out what works for you. But when I think about getting in the shower, bathing, listen, I know a lot of us like to use our sponges. This is another thing, a plain white rag. This is another thing that I feel like gets me super clean. I feel like the loofah sponges are great for like maybe exfoliating, getting a good lather, but I do not feel like they are the best when it comes to attending to your private areas or your lady parts, if you will. So I like to just use a plain white washcloth to get the job done in those areas. So with the cleavage area, like I said, lift up, wash really well. Something else that I like to use, because I mentioned you'll have a whole musty situation going on with these girls. So a lot of times I hear a lot of people say, hey, I use deodorant. I swipe it down the middle. For me, I do something a little different. So there is a company called Doterra. Now, I love their essential oils. I love all their products. I like how they're more on the natural side and they don't irritate me. But what I like to do is I like to find a good, nice, soft citrus scent to use. So what I typically use is I either use the bergamot, and I'll go along with a little bit of my fractionated coconut oil. Just swipe it down the middle. Take either the lemon, the bergamot, something like, what else do I have here? Like my wild orange. I will simply swipe it down the middle. I may either lift up my bra area and swipe a little bit under there, and I am A-okay. So when I begin to sweat, the sweat that's coming from my body is illuminating one of those scents. So it's absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love that practice as well. Speaking of deodorant, a lot of times your thigh areas will start to protrude sweat as well. What I will do is I will either take the deodorant and swipe down my thighs, or like I said, I will take one of those essential oils. Essential oils can be your best friends because of their quality. They can be used in so many different areas and they won't irritate you. Now, I didn't say go washing up down underneath with it. I did not say go do that. I just said for those outer areas, they work really, really good. I must say that I enjoy using Doterra's fractionated coconut oil when I'm using my essential oils to eliminate sensitivity. Some combinations that I like to use to just kind of keep my skin exfoliated and exuding a soft and radiant smell. Oh, ding dong, somebody's at the door. Is my Dove. Here's another Dove that's I can use this one. It's the coconut and cocoa butter restoring Dove. I can use this. I typically only use it on my outer areas. So I guess mommy's the only one who can answer the door. Hold on a second. So as I was saying, I really like to use this Dove coconut butter and cocoa cream because it just does a great job of softening and freshening up the skin. The lotion that I like to go in with this Dove is simply my Coconut Hydrate by Palmer's. This combination right here is absolutely delightful. It's perfect for a nighttime cap, a nighttime close encounter. It smells like you have on some level of fragrance, but it's not too overbearing. It just simply does the job. What I will say about this one is it works really, really well on even cleaning like that underarm area and just really making you feel like you have a super clean scent. So let's just say you're at work or you're out and about and you want to kind of do a quick refresh and you have like a tiny rag. So what I like to use sometimes is just like a simple baby wipe. Guys, I use Pampers baby wipes. I keep them on me. It's even the one with the coconut scent. I mean, not coconut, I'm sorry. The cucumber scent that I really like to use. And I'll take it, wipe down my neck. I may wipe up under my arms. And I'll just refresh and reapply like, you know, my deodorant if needed. This is also good. I heard a lady say one time she decants her soaps and she takes like a baby rag and just kind of keep it with her. And if she's at work and she needs to freshen up, that's something that she likes to do as well. Another combo that I love in terms of washing the body area, this is again another Dove product that does not bother me. This is the Dove moisturizing lotion. This is in creamy, this is the cream oil. It's mango and almond butters. Guys, this one right here, it smells like hopes and dreams. Now, I did not jump off the deep end and get the Dove soap like that because I was just too afraid that that wouldn't work with me. But what I did do is get the exfoliating body polish in mango as well, guys. Let me just show you what I think about this. This is what I think about it. It's a week and a half old. Absolutely perfect for exfoliating that dead skin and just rejuvenating your body and just making you feel like hopes and dreams, right? So those are a few things that I use. It's another body cream, a body scrub that makes the body smell like just a whole snack. And this is by Tree Hut. It is the watermelon and shea scrub. As you can see, it looks like a watermelon in the inside. This is really, really great for exfoliating that underarm area. It's great for exfoliating those legs and just giving the body a really nice and pleasant, sweet type of scent. They also have a lotion to go with that, but I've been on the hunt for it forever and I could not find it. Another body scrub that I absolutely love is the honey scrub from Victoria's Secret. Now, let me say this. This honey scrub right here, it almost feels like a body oil because you can use this honey scrub all over. After I bathe, I use this honey scrub all over, rinse it off. And when I get out of the shower, I simply towel dry. I don't even need any lotion. This is just how good this stuff is. It has a really great aroma and it smells like hopes and dreams. So another area that we may want to ensure that it stays really, really clean, but sometimes for some people, the soap may not be getting the job well enough, or you may want something that's going to freshen you up and exfoliate all at the same time. So what I like to use is the Himalayan charcoal soap, or either the soap that comes in the squeeze tube, because it is actually a purifying facial soap, but it works perfectly on the underarms. I mean, this is on days when it's hot outside. You've used this soap. And once again, it's for your face. So if you go pick it up or you go looking for it, it is the soap bar. And then they also have it in a tube. But this is on those days it's extremely hot outside. You have sweated your life out and you come home and you simply want to hit your arms with something different. this is your go-to, especially if you're really sweaty and you're about to have some type of close encounter and you want to make sure you lift all the dirt and wash it away. This right here is your best friend. So guys, let me see what else that I absolutely love to use. So this is my face wash, okay? So you might not be spraying perfume on your face, but if you're spraying it in your hair, you're spraying it in your neck, chances are, spraying it behind your ears, chances are it might collaborate with whatever's going on in your face. So it's very, very important that, ladies, you wash your whole entire face. You get all of the makeup off your face. And what I like to use is this Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. Like, this is my best friend. You can find it at Ulta. I think it's even in Sephora. You can find it at Walmart, Target. It's everywhere. Get your whole life by cleansing your skin. Take all that makeup off from the day. Listen, I don't know why you want to keep it on anyway, especially if you've been out and about in the atmosphere and everything's just kind of hanging out on your face. This is a good way to kind of use the same little pads. Of course, you're going to use a new one. Wipe that face area really, really good, and then go in with some type of cleanser and a really good moisturizer. For me, I simply like to use my Neutrogena cleanser. I like to also use my Neutrogena moisturizer, okay? This is the HydroBoost Gel Extra Cream, fragrance free, but it's hyaluronic acid. It just feels like water going on your skin with moisturizer, if that makes sense. Something that I love to wash my face with is the oil-free acne stress reducing cream wash from Neutrogena as well. Nothing fancy. It's been working for me for years and I absolutely love it. Guys, I'm trying to see, last but not least, guys, so as you're keeping that lip and that mouth area clean, something that I fell in love with is called Condition to Protect. It's EOS and it is the Lip Repair. I need to open it up, but guys, it has a nice, pleasant scent. So if you brush those teeth really well, you've went in, you did some flossing, you've used your tongue scrape to scrape your tongue area, and then you go over with a nice, pleasant gloss because, yeah, your lips need attention too. So guys, those are just some of my favorite things that I love to use to kind of keep intact my feminine hygiene. Tell me what's your routine, or tell me a product that you love to use. Something that you know is tried and true. You use it all the time and you know it works to keep your body clean. So when you go in with fragrances for the grown and sexy, you're ready to take flight. That's all for now, good people. And remember to have a perfectly peachy week. Bye now. Let's stay connected on Instagram at It's Perfectly Peachy.